What's up YouTube? It's your girl Cass, all up on your screen. So today I'm going to show you how to take beautiful pictures of yourself, and I'm going to show you how to edit them so you can look good all on your phone. I was very inspired to do this video because I have a lot of friends who want to start YouTube channels or get into the creative industry or want to produce content for their own brands, and they're like, Casty, what expensive camera do I need to buy? What lenses do I need to buy? What lighting do I need to buy? I'm like, calm down, you don't need all that stuff, okay? You just need your phone, you got a phone to get to go. So I kind of want to have a little mini series on this channel for all of those of you who are building your brand, creating content, how to do it yourself of yourself. So let's get into it. Alright, so for me, the first thing that's really important when I'm doing a photo shoot is to think of some kind of theme. So I actually took a poll on Instagram for this, and I asked if y'all wanted classy or glam, and everyone voted glam. So I'm like, bet. Once you kind of have your theme down, you're going to want to think of what your backdrop's going to be. So I was actually envisioning more of a sparkly backdrop, but I was like, I have a lot of sparkly props. I'm doing a lot of sparkly stuff with my makeup, so I'm just going to do a calm backdrop. And this is actually a table mat from Michael's. It's literally a table mat, you guys. You don't need to go out and get all the fancy studio stuff. I literally just got a table mat. If I had a white sheet already available to me, I would have used a white sheet. One time I used my white comforter. I literally hung it up with little push pins. If you don't want to get holes in your wall, then maybe use tape. So once you have that, you can get your props. Stuff like some garlands, Christmas time, so there's a bunch of sparkly stuff out there. I got this little thing which you'll see me playing around with, putting it in front of the lens and doing different effects on my phone. I got this mirror to also try fun effects. Branch, fun little gem stickers like this from Marshalls so that I could use them on my face. So you have your props, you have your backdrop, you need to make sure you have your equipment. Like I said, you can use your phone. So for me, I use my phone. I use a tripod, which is really cheap. I think I got that tripod about $20 at Target. Make sure the tripod can turn sideways, so make sure it can turn your phone, because typically it's going to hold it like this. Make sure you can turn it this way, so that you can get those long pictures. And then on top of the tripod, I just used a piece of a selfie stick. So that top piece of the selfie stick, if you unscrew it, I just screwed that onto my phone, and that's how I kept it on the tripod. I will say my lighting is a little bit more on the pricey side, but I'm using two portable light options. One's from Best Buy, one's from the camera store in DC. Can't remember the name of the camera store, but they're both portable lights. They're both at the same, basically operate the same, and I would say they cost me in ballpark around $100 per light, and then I have them on light stands, which are fairly cheap. Alright, so you have your equipment, you have your props, you have your backdrop. Now it's time for the model you to get ready. So for me, I did my hair, my makeup, I went and chose my fit so I could look good. I decided to go with a simple fit. It's time to shoot. Now you just have to pose. So on my iPhone, I actually use the iPhone camera timer to take my pictures. I use the 10-second timer so I can, really get into my pose, and 10-second takes burst photos so you can have a lot of stuff to choose from and stuff. I played around with the props, you guys, just trying different things, seeing what you can create. Just have fun with it. Take a lot of photos, and then you go into editing. Alright, now that you've shot, it's time to chill, chillax, and edit. Well, also, I forgot to mention I shot all my photos on Vivid. Alright, y'all, so I'm almost have space on my phone, so we'll see how long it'll let me screen record. Let's try. Fingers crossed. Alright, so the first thing I do is I go into my photos and I look at my photos and I find the photos that I like and I favorite them. So basically, if you have an iPhone, you select it, there's a little heart at the bottom, and you favorite the ones you like, and it's going to add them to a separate folder so it's easier to pick from them later on. So once I have them favorited, I go into a nice little app that I just discovered called Prequel. So Prequel is how I'm going to add those little diamond and grainy kind of vintage Polaroid looking effect to the photos that you guys adore so much. Oh, by the way, I was very inspired by an image on Pinterest. So from there, I just go into my folders at the bottom, go into favorites, find one of my favorites that I really like. Let's choose a really sparkling one. This is actually my favorite one right here. So from there, it actually already asks you if you want to put in an Instagram story in your feed, and you can already crop it from here. Powerful. So you just press the check, crops that beautiful image for your girl. Just wait a second. Alright, so next I went into effects, and inside of effects I looked for and I found Disco. So Disco gives me those sparkles that I want and a little vintage glow. And I'm using Disco 6 because I really like how it messes with the sparkles. And then I pipe that intensity up because we're trying to look glamorous. And then I press the check and it adds those. But it did make my photo a little warmer, and I'm trying to go for a cool, more blue tone. So from there, I want to go to adjust. And then I'm adding grain really quick. A lot of grain because I wanted to have that vintage effect. And then I'm gonna go right up into temperature, and I'm gonna turn that temperature back down so I can get back to my blue. Check, 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 check. I'm all done in Prequel. How beautiful is that? Only bad thing is, you guys, Prequel is not free. It's not crazy expensive, but it's not free. I will say that. All right, let's get out of Prequel and let's go into my homie Visco. Me and Visco have been this tight for years. And our relationship. So then I just add a photo into Visco, and I'm going to import that photo that I just edited. And I'm going to click on this little lever adjusting thingy, and I'm going to find, I'm personally using HB2. I also pay for Visco, you guys, so I have every single filter, so I'm not 100% sure if HB2, the filter that I'm about to use, is free or not, but that's just the filter that fits my aesthetic, so I use that. Next, that's all I do in Visco. Save to my camera roll. Boom, let's check it out. There you go. So like I said, Prequel is a paid app, and if you pay for Visco, then you can edit video as well. So that's kind of nice because I can do the same exact things to all my videos, same exact edits now. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped you and helps your brand, and let me know, comment below if you can think of any other kind of content creation that you need to do for your brand. I'm literally the queen of DIY content for myself. Peace out. Love y'all.